Hey, good morning. This is Matt from Austin, Texas. I have just purchased a new scanner and actually been using it for a couple of weeks now. It replaced a ScanSnap, a Fujitsu ScanSnap S1500 that I had been using for years and worked great, but Fujitsu had stopped supporting. So I had tried a software solution, which worked, but there were just too many steps that I had to go through to get it to scan and go to the location that I wanted, particularly with file names that I wanted. So what I want to show you now is the new Raven Scanner Pro that I purchased directly from Raven, and came quickly, and their customer support and the scanner have been great, but I'm going to show you how well the scanner works right now. Okay, so this is my new Raven Scanner Pro. There is just a straight scanner, has a little bit smaller display, and to give you an idea of the size of it, this is a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Of course, there's the feed tray, and we pull this out for the output tray. You can see now that I touch the screen, it brings up the interface. So the interface is very simple. It can auto-detect the sides, so some documents, like this packing list, two-sided, it will scan both sides, or I put in this receipt for some luggage, it will automatically detect that this page is blank and delete it from the scan. So I can choose color, grayscale, or black and white. I leave it on grayscale most of the time. Then you choose the quality, which quality is 200 DPI, 300, 400, or 600 DPI. For my use, as I'm trying to go paperless, 200 DPI has been perfect. I've checked the quality of the scans and they're perfectly legible and work great. The last item is destination, which I can choose Raven Cloud, which amazingly enough is free, unlimited storage on Raven servers. Dropbox, which you go through and set it up, and using this cog over here, which I just found out recently when Raven was calling to follow up on how I liked it, and I said this would be one thing I would like. I can actually choose the specific destination folder I want. I tend to put them into just a general inbox and then move them within Dropbox, but you can specify a specific file folder in Dropbox to send it to. You can email it to any email address. I've set up Evernote so that I can send these files to my Evernote account. And again, there are cogs in here, so I can send it to specific folders. Again, with Evernote, I just use an inbox and then move them myself. You can fax from this, amazingly enough, or you can put it on a USB drive. Then there are other things that you can set up. Box, which I don't have. Google Drive, I do have, but haven't set up. Microsoft OneDrive, I do have, haven't set up. SharePoint, I don't. So once you decide where you're going to send it, and we'll send it to two places. Let's send these test ones to, well, let's send it to three. Let's send it to Raven Cloud, Dropbox, Evernote. I just save that, and then it's showing me that 3 locations are set. So I've got 3 documents. I'm put the first one, single-sided, scan. It's that quick. That was even faster than the other. So then send to 3 locations. Just tap that, sent to Raven Cloud. It's sending to Dropbox. I can click OK and then move on to the next document, which this one is 2-sided. We'll go back. I should have checked to see if the first one, but it's never failed me on checking, see whether it has scanned and eliminated both sides. So actually, we did see it pop up. So this one is scanned both sides. I'll send that to 3 destinations. Off it goes. And then each month, this is about, I don't know, 1/3 of all the paperwork that I get that I'm trying to eliminate. So I've got statements from brokerages. I've got other miscellaneous stuff, single sheets, everything from big ones. So one of my major tests was to see if it would choke on a huge document. I didn't show you the pull out on the input tray to support pages, but one of the big questions was, would it handle a huge document like this? This is 146 pages front and back, so this is 73 pages Let's just see how well it handles 73 pages. So, okay, after acknowledging that went to the other 3 destinations. So I'm gonna change this. This doesn't need to go to Raven Cloud, but it does need to go to Dropbox and Evernote. So let's scan it, see how long it takes. It just cooks at 200 DPI. And I've done this before. I've used this on other big documents, and the legibility on the scans front and back is perfect. It just works great. There was 73 pages, front and back, so 146. So it's up to 141 processing, detecting, so it's having to detect blank pages, which through that big a document, as you might imagine, a 146-page document is a big file. Even at 200 DPI, it's a large file. So processing it is what's taking so much time. Oh, I also wanted to note that this isn't hooked up to my computer. This is only attached to my Wi-Fi, not attached, but connected to my Wi-Fi network. And so I've never attached it to my computer. It's just as easy. If you did want things there is a connection, obviously, to connect it to your computer so that you can download it directly and save things there. But that's not where I'm saving things. I'm saving things to the cloud. So that is what I use the Raven for, is to cut down on all this loads of paper. Then the paper can go to recycling. If I could just get some of these people to send it to me digitally, that would work even better. All right, well, processing that huge document did take a little while. It probably took maybe a minute to go through all of that. I didn't time it specifically, but now ready to send it to destinations. So again, it's a huge file. It will take it a while to send, but you note that it's sending there. All you have to do is click OK and ready to move on. And then one of the more satisfying things is in the box, they send you a Raven stamp that says scan. So satisfyingly, when you're done, you can mark it scanned and put the date on it. It's a little thing, I know, but it's fun that they've gone ahead and added the little details into the box. Software updates. About once every other month, there's a software update. Before I started this video, there was an update that I was notified about this morning. So when I actually moved it over here, and when I powered it on, it had me go through the update and updated flawlessly. They've been adding new features each month, and basically in response to customers' requests. So I'm thrilled that they are maintaining it and updating it on a consistent basis. This is the Raven Scanner Pro. I couldn't be pleased more. It'll definitely help you cut down on stacks of paper, and you can go paperless, or at least attempt to. Some things you got to keep, but a lot of it can be scanned, put in the cloud, put in your Evernote, Dropbox account, Google, whatever, and kept there. So next time, see you guys.